So very warm good morning to all of you. So today's article is with the initiative IU's collaboration with the ICMR for scientific validation is right step. So IU's collaboration with ICMR for scientific validation is a right step. In a welcome move, the Ministry of AYUSH and ICMR has joined hands to undertake quality human clinical trials to generate evidence on the benefits of using Ayurveda along with modern medicines. Evidence-based medicine in treating certain disease conditions of national importance. So they have taken initiative. What that Ministry of AYUSH. So Ministry of AYUSH and ICMR has collaborated themselves. They both have collaborated so that they can use Ayurveda with modern medicines. Okay, they will somehow mix both the medicines and used on human clinical trials to treat certain disease. With its decades of experiencing in conducting human trials, it makes eminent sense to rope in the ICMR to design and conduct these trials. To begin with, the collaboration will be restricted to Ayurveda. The other system of Ayush, Yoga, Unani, Siddha, and homeopathy may be included, and each system will be tested together with modern medicine when the central council of the respective Ayush systems are ready to work with the ICMR. It's not only Ayurveda. Other systems of Ayush like yoga, Unani, Siddhi, and homeopathy will be also included with the ICMR. They will do clinical trials with modern medicines. Ayush systems are ready to Ayush systems are ready to work with the ICMR. So an expert committee will soon decide the area disease conditions to be included for the detailed clinical testing using both Ayurveda and modern medicine. Initially, clinical trials for each disease may have two arms: modern medicine as the standard of care, as well as the combination of modern medicines and Ayurveda. There is a disease, but we cure in two different ways. One that is we use modern medicines and second one is the conventional method that we use in earlier days, that is Ayurveda. Recently also Ayurveda is also used in certain cases. The arm that uses both Ayurveda and modern medicine will, if at all, only be able to validate the superiority of combining the two for better outcomes. So they both are prominent in their place, but if they both will combine, then something superiority will be supreme will be there in certain diseases. Okay, in curing certain diseases, scientific validation of superior outcomes of combining the RAPI using Ayurveda and modern medicines will form the basis on which the integrated medicines will be offered to patients. So for supreme outcomes or for better outcomes, they both are combining. That is modern medicines and Ayurveda. Encouraging trials outcomes might probably serve as a starting point to undertake further trials using Ayurveda interventions along to evaluate their effectiveness and understand the mechanism of action. This is not currently within the ambit of agreement. While the initiative may right away not provide scientific validations of Ayurveda interventions in the treating disease conditions, when used singularly, it is first major step in evidence-based approach of validating medical interventions. Uh, may right away not provide scientific validations of Ayurveda intervention treating disease. Uh, there is no any scientific evidence that how Ayurveda will cure any kind of disease, any diseases. Okay, when it is alone used. It is the first major step in evidence-based approach of validating medical interventions. So firstly, if there is a disease, firstly Ayurveda has to make some that the particular Ayurveda medicine has to make some evidences that whether this medicine, Ayurvedic medicine, is capable of curing that disease or not. Then only they will be mixed with the modern medicines. Through trials using Ayurveda and other system of Ayush has been conducted in the country, they suffer from major limitations, thus making outcome meaningless. Okay, means not only today they have been collaborated or sorry they have been mixed that two systems will be mixed to cure any diseases. Earlier also that other system of Ayush has been mixed so for better outcomes, but the result was not as prominent as it was expected. The ICMR's expertise is sure to help in overcoming the major obstacle in scientific validation, which all systems of Ayush currently suffer from. Evidence as the practitioner of Ayush refer to is nothing but anecdotal, which is not an alternative to evidence-based approach. Evidence as the practitioner of Ayush refer to is nothing but anecdotal. Anecdotal. Just see anecdotal. 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 Not necessarily too variable because based on personal accounts rather than facts or research. Okay, अच्छा. So next where was the the ICMR's expertise is sure to help in overcoming the major obstacles in scientific validation, which all systems of Ayush currently suffer from. The evidence as the practitioner of Ayush referred to is nothing but anecdotal. Means whoever who is practicing Ayush, means all the other forms of medicines Unani, yoga, and the rest other form. So whoever practice those things, they just say how their medicine cure diseases. They say just based on the facts. There is no any kind of scientific evidence. So okay, which is not an alternative to evidence-based approach. Lack of scientific validation as a stand-alone intervention or an adjunct to modern medicine has been based on the alternative medicine in India. No sincere large-scale attempts have been made to address these serious shortcomings. The collaboration with the ICMR is a step in the right direction. So, what basically writer wants to say that look, whoever is practicing Ayush, means all other forms of mm, medical, okay, they just tell they just tell on the basis of facts, means how they are able to cure the disease. They don't have the scientific evidences, means how they cure certain kind of diseases. So within the collaboration of ICMR and Ayush, so that doctors of ICMR or the researcher of ICMR, they will find out the scientific evidences, means how these all things are being cured by the other systems of Ayush. So in this way, so this is a very serious shortcoming, but in near future, when they will be collaborated, they will be tackled. So this is today's articles, a very short and a concise articles. That's all from my side.